Good morning and welcome to Race Day Sunday here at BIRA KART Circuit in Thailand. We are here for round 2 of the Rotax Max Challenge Asia Trophy alongside the Rotax Max Challenge Thailand 2023. So my name is Ling and I will be your co-commentator, and joining me today is Faisal.
Yep, so we are here in sunny and Sunday BIRA circuit. It's a 1.3 kilometer circuit. We have a field coming up of 15 karters for the Senior Max pre-final in about 5 minutes.
Yep, so today it's all about the finals, but we still have 2 pre-finals to get underway in our morning session. So we'll start with the pre-final for the Senior Max, followed by the pre-final for the DD2 Max Masters. So earlier this morning, all classes, all drivers completed their Sunday warm-up. And then once we're done with the pre-final in the morning, all eyes will be focused on the final races.
So for the pre-final Senior Max and Max Masters, it will be 17 laps. And looking at their lap times from yesterday, it was what, 51 and 55? So should be some interesting action.
Yeah, and I think for most of the classes, we all had pretty good battles for the race win and the race victory. So we're expecting more action today in the final races.
Yeah, yesterday, so Austin Gale, he won a 11 lap heat, qualifying heat in about 10 minutes. His fastest lap was a 55.9. But behind him, Presaya Harja, Rajarat, Monai, they were all pretty close, yeah? All in the low 56. And I think they were just, the gap between them during the race was a few tenths only.
Oh yeah, I think this was the category that we thought, they were taking it easy in the first half, and towards the second half things started
pushing,
to
yes.
heat up.
I think there was some tire conservation going on, pretty smart of them. But that was yesterday afternoon where it was pretty warm. Now in the morning, it seems to be pretty cool, so should see more action for them.
So this is our live feed from the
we just got a glimpse of Chanoknan Viracha, cut 301. This is 352. That's Hanna Singh.
So weather conditions this morning, it's not as hot as what it was during the races in the late afternoon yesterday. So let's see if the temperature continue to rise as we go forward with today's action.
Still looking on towards Hanna Singh, cut number 352, driving the Stratos. Who's that holding? This is 368.
So
that's Presayo.
5-minute board is up.
Oh, so they are all in the tents. They're not moving out to the tarmac yet, eh? Still having their
Even
carts.
the guy holding the board is in the tent.
Exactly.
Yesterday he was out in the sun. So 5 minutes to go before they head out for their pre-final.
You can see Hanna Singh suiting up. That's cut 324.
So for the for the mini, micro, and junior max, they completed their pre-finals yesterday. So for those categories, all they will be focused on later today will be the final race.
A single race for those categories. This another CRG driver.
So getting the helmets on, gloves on, and we should have action underway in less than 5 minutes.
15 karters, 17 laps. It is 32 degrees temperature now.
In terms of incidents, right? So we didn't have too many.
Yesterday there was only one. What was it? We had a DNF. Somebody went straight into the tire barrier.
Oh yeah, I think that was the
opening
lap. Yeah. But other than that, pretty clean race that they had during their qualifying heat.
He did not finish. Car number 318. Yongbong, he only did 4 laps. I think his car ended up in the grass somewhere. But the rest of them did the 11 laps qualifying heat.
So a few final touches from some of the team, getting their tire pressures right. We also see, I think, the marshals getting some final looks. drivers look ready to go.
I think I just caught a glimpse of one driver taking a drink under his helmet chin bar.
I wonder what happened to that big fan that was on the
Yeah, there was a
side.
big fan in the paddock area. There they go, all getting ready.
Yep, so this is our live feed that you're watching of the pit exit area. So that's where they'll exit and head straight towards the start-finish line to start their formation lap.
All right, 5 minutes board being held up with the
I thought it was 5 minutes, 2 minutes ago.
I think he was not supposed to hold it up inside.
Or maybe
Five.
3, I think 3 minutes on the other
5, 3,
side.
1 and 30 seconds. That's how they hold up the board. Usually when it's 30 seconds, they start rolling out already. There you go, 5 minutes board out. All the karters are in the tent. Very smart of them. They are the heat boys. Austin Gale, Prasetyo Harja, Rajarat, Monai, Chanoknan. Should see the grid. Who's on front row again? It's Austin Gale. Alongside him will be Prasetyo. Third place will be Rajarat with Monai.
Yeah. So
Then
we're
we
going to
have-
see if today Austin Gale can do exactly what he did yesterday, which
Yeah.
was a runaway early in the front.
I think he opened up a decent gap in the first few laps and just stayed there and controlled it from there.
Yeah. So right, they are finally getting their carts out
Okay.
of the tent.
Okay, carts are now on the ground. Some of the carters. I think there's Prasetyo. He's already gotten into his cart. Toby Gale's cart about to be wheeled to the front. Earlier, I saw a cart stopped during the warm-up. That was Chanoknan. Then saw him walking across the grass, but seems to be he's all good. Can see his cart is lined up.
Yep, and they're about to show the 3 minutes board.
So 3 minutes now.
So on the left on screen, you can see, I think that's Toby Gill, our pole man for the pre-final of the Senior Max. Alongside him is Prasetyo.
Few of them are still under the tent. I see 4 carters still in the tent.
Because it'll be a 8 row grid.
These faces of the crews who've worked tirelessly for their drivers. They do all the hard work and
Yeah,
carrying.
because they've been here probably
Yeah,
like
4
early
days,
in the week.
yeah. Unloading the carts, setting them up, and fixing up any damages that the carters inflict onto their machines.
Yeah, because yesterday we had quite a lot of action. They had warm up, they had qualifying practice, qualifying heat.
And looks like the clouds are rolling in. Here we go. So Marshall, is he gonna hold up the 3 minutes board soon? Or has he held up the 3 minute board?
Here
Now he pulls it out. 1 minute
now
board
1
is up.
minute.
So 1 minute to go. Yes, should get all the carters onto their carts. And at 30 seconds, he will pull away the tire barrier and allow them to get on the track. There you go, 30 seconds. Engines on, 30-second board.
And this would be the pre-final of the
Here we go.
Senior Max
Pulls away the
here at
barrier
the
and
Rotax
onto the
Max
track they
Challenge
go.
Asia Trophy. Here we go.
We should get all 15 of them. Crossing the
So
One
they'll
more, three
head
more.
straight into their formation lap.
yes, all 15. And here's the grid. Pole position in first place, partner 331 Austin Gale of CRG Thailand. Alongside him is Prasetyo Harja, 368 BRM Racing. Then we have Rajarat of WK Motorsports, 359, and Monai Boy Racing, 389. Then there's Chanuk Nan, Maximum Motorsports, and Vongsapat Captain, WK Motorsports. Finally, we have a Japanese Ryoshu Nakasato.
And you have Touch Johnsai in 8. In 9, you have Kwan Chai from 1000 Racing Team. Suti Porsche in 10. Ivan in 11. Hannah Singh in 12. On 13 and 14, you have Bibinet Jenny and Clifford Kanjapan. And in 15, Yongbun Kirachai Mongko. So that makes up the 15 drivers for the Senior Max pre-final.
Senior Max and Max Masters. Okay, they are all one corner away from the start. Slow down, 2 by 2. Yellow flags are waving. All information. Rounding the last corner. Here we go. This is the pre-final. 17 laps for the Senior Max and Max Masters. Do we get a red light off? Yes, it's go, go, go. And immediately Prasetyo Haja tries to cover from Austin Gill. Austin Gill gets to the front. It is Austin Gill in the lead from Prasetyo Haja. Into the hairpin. Defensive line from Austin Gill. It's still Prasetyo Haja in second place. And they pull away slightly, Ling, from the third place driver.
Yep, so it looks like the front two are right.
Together with Johnsai as well. So Austin Gale leading the race. Okay, so it's Monai has dropped down actually. Monai is down to 7. So it's Rajarat and Chanuk Nan in 3rd and 4th. Big loser there with Monai dropping down to 7. But Austin Gale 56, 0.3 seconds ahead of Prasetyo Haja. Oh, 0.3 seconds. So Prasetyo Haja has got to stay with him. Yes, I think that's what he's trying to do. But look at, there's a battle for 3rd. Alright, do we see an overtaking into the hairpin? Nope, not quite close enough. But meanwhile, Austin Gill is opening up a gap over Prasetyo Haja in 2nd place. Coming on the last corner, let's see what the gap is. Austin Gill 56.2, 0.6 second now the gap. In 3rd place, there is still a battle. Will Rajarat try to make a move into the hairpin? Coming up, left-hander. Defensive there from... Oh no! Rajarat goes for the inside. Chanukan for the inside. And gets a position from Rajarat. We go, it is still Prasetyo Haja chasing hard Austin Gill. He is matching well, he's trying to match because Prasetyo Haja and Chanuk Nan are both in the 56.5, but Austin Gill a 56.2 on the last lap. So you can see the gap now. It is no more a 0.6 second gap. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think Chanuk Nan's on the, he's on a flyer. His last lap was a 56.5, a 56.3. He is closing up on Prasetyo Haja and he's going to try to make a move next lap. A 56.0 from Austin Gill and the gap is now 1.1 second and we've only had 3 laps.
Yeah, so he's doing exactly what he did yesterday during the qualifying heat.
He's 1 corner ahead. Look at that, he is 1 corner ahead. He's already turning left when Prasetyo is still turning right. It is Chanuk Nan who moved up ahead of Rajarat. But now that he's behind Prasetyo Haja, he can't do anything about it. In fact, Prasetyo has left him a bit.
Yeah, and there is a trail of drivers right behind Chanukan. We have Rajarat, Vongsapat, Touch Johnsai, and Monai all following pretty closely behind.
And that's Austin Gill out front on his own. The gap now stands at 1.5 seconds. And he did another 56.0, which is half a second faster than the rest of the grid.
Yeah, so although he's in the front, there's no slowing Austin Gill down here. He obviously wants to ensure that he gets a comfortable victory here in the pre-final.
everybody's doing 56.4s, but Austin is doing a 56.0. So, well, he is opening up the gap. He is in a comfortable position. Look at that. He's already turning left. Here comes Prasya Haja, being chased hard by Chanunan and Rajaraj, and Bong Sapat gets him.
So we're still following the second group with Prasetto, Chanukan, Rajarat, Bong Sapat, and Touch Jonsai.
I was about to call them the chasing group, but no. They're chasing Austin, but Austin's leaving them behind.
Yeah, Chanukan is now trying to match the pace of Prasetto, making sure he doesn't run away with second place as well.
Well, Chanunan is quicker than Prasetyo. Last lap, 56.3 over 56.4 by Pras, but he is not closing the gap. It still stands at 0.3 seconds.
Yep.
I guess there are some sections where Pras is stronger than Chanunan.
Yeah, but it is a very long pre-final. We still have 12 laps to go.
12 laps to go, and the lead for Austin Gill now stands at 1.7 seconds. A 56.1 on his last lap. Still 0.3 of a second faster than everybody else.
Like so far, no drivers has an answer to the lap time set by Austin Gill in the race lead. So our pole man in the clear, comfortable lead, and we have our eyes on this second group, which is the battle for second place.
Austin Gill, he's so comfortable. Just watching his times from this morning's warm-up, he's already clocked a 55.4, but currently in the race he's doing 56.0, so he's half a second off his best, but he's got a massive 1.8 second lead now over Prasetyo Haja, cut number 368.
Yeah, now Rajarat looks close. Chanukan and Rajarat sitting in fourth.
Rajarat is actually matching Chanukan's lap times, but they're not making any moves onto Prasetyo Haja, even though they are lapping slightly quicker.
Yeah, because this second group is now, we still have 5 drivers in this group.
It's only 6 laps, and we've lost sight of Austin Gill. He's not in the shot. Too far ahead.
Yeah, I think we can get a glimpse of him there.
Now we see him, but we don't see him anymore.
Shot.
So who's at the back of this group? Oh, that's Taj Jonsai, car number 378.
Yeah, he's the last driver at the end of this 5-driver group.
So Austin's already reached turn 1. The rest of the group is just coming through.
They're staying close, but I think not close enough for any of them to make an attack on each other, but we still have 10 laps to go.
It is a long race, 10 laps, averaging a 56 second lap per lap. So, what, 10 minutes, less under 10 minutes to go. Prasya Haja into the hairpin, left and right.
Yeah, so he's controlling the
Look
pace.
At Rajarat, he's close to Chanukan.
In some corners, he's slightly closer, but we can see Chanukan is
pulls away and
he's stronger in different areas of the track as well.
So on screen, you can see the top 5, which is from 2nd to 6th, their positions. Taj Jonsai following Bong Sapat, following Rajarat, and Chanunan with Prasetyo ahead of that field. But of course, it's Austin Gill. His gap now stands at 2.1 seconds. Austin is long gone. 2.1 second gap with 9 laps to go.
Yep, our pole man continues to run away with the pre-final.
Oh, look at how close 359 Rajarat is coming out that hairpin, but where can he make a move if he wants to? Right, we're coming up to the other overtaking hotspot. 2 more corners to go. Again, Rajarat is very close to Chanukan.
Yep, and don't rule out Bong Sapat and Taj Jonsai in the back as well. We noticed yesterday in some of the heats, like when one driver starts to attack, they all start coming for each other.
Correct. So you can see at the overtaking hotspot, Chanukan just does get away from Rajarat. So Rajarat needs to work on closing up, maybe closer to where those overtakings are happening. Okay, they've dropped Bong Sapat and Taj Jonsai slightly. Bong Sapat was closer to Rajarat earlier, but now the gap has opened up.
Yeah, I think a long race, the challenge is also to keep up your pace with the front group to match the 3 guys in the front, Prasetto, Chanukan, and Rajarat.
I think it's harder work for Austin Gill because he's out there on his own. Trying to stay focused. 8 laps to go for Austin Gale, currently leading at 2.2 seconds. We've not spoken much about him because there is a chasing pack, but that chasing pack is not getting any closer. And looks like Prasetyo has gotten away slightly. Yes, he does. It's a good distance ahead of the rest.
Yeah, I think there's probably looks like a half a second gap maybe between him and Chanonan.
You're right, because it was 2.2 behind Austin. Chanonan is 2.6, so 0.4 seconds gap between Chanonan and Prasetyo Harja.
But they're all still in the same shot, so with 7 laps to go. You
Same
never
shot
know.
and same position
You never
since
know what can
5 laps ago.
happen, but here we go. This is the part where we notice Rajarat is as close as he can be to Chanokan.
Coming out from that quick left-hander, Chanonan pulls away from Rajarat again. Yeah, at this point, from this point open, the gap comes up. 359, we're looking at Rajarat, Anand Takar into this overtaking spot, but not close enough for any overtaking to happen.
Yep, we're still following the second group here.
Here comes Austin Gale
to complete
lap 11. He is on his last lap. Austin Gale on his last lap, and he's got a 2.2 second lead. He's dropped his pace slightly. Last lap was a 56.4. There you go, Prasetyo Harja, defensive line there. Looks like Chanonan
trying to dive right in there.
Now
But Chanokan is
he's
close on the door, and Rajarat is with them as well. So it's a 3-way battle for P2 now.
Yep. Prasetyo Harja is looking over his shoulders. He knows he's not safe in second yet. Again, look a glance over the shoulder. Should that happen? Chanonan versus Prasetyo versus Rajarat.
Yep. So
he's not close enough for the overtaking spot.
So it's 6 laps to go. It's attack mode on for the 3 drivers here.
Lap 11, about to complete lap 12. Here comes Austin Gale, massive lead.
You can still see Vong Sapat in 5th and Tash Jonsai in 6th, right behind this trio as well. So they are in touch. It is also trying to stay
this
close.
time round, Prasetyo doesn't take the defensive line. To go, Austin Gale leading by 2.5 seconds. Picked up his pace, another 56.2, which is 0.3 of a second quicker than Prasetyo in second. Right, here comes the battle for second. Look at how close Rajaraj is.
Yep,
And
well, we have
Chanonan going nodding forward there.
well, we have our eyes on the battle for P2. Right behind them is the battle of P5 between Vong Sapat and Taj Jonsai.
All 3 drivers clocking 56. That's Prasetyo Harja, Chanonan and Rajaraj. Okay, again, this time we can see Chanonan closing up, but not close to make a move on Prasetyo Harja. 4 laps to go. There was about his hands full, trying to defend from Chanonan and Rajaraj. Yeah, now just outside of Austin Gale.
Like the top of his helmet.
For like a glimpse moment. He does have a 2.5 second lead.
No worries there for our race leader Austin Gale.
Massive
And
lead.
the pressure is now on Prasetyo. Can he hold on to P2 with 4 laps to go?
And also on Chanonan, because he's trying to attack Prasetyo and also defend. The difference between Prasetyo and Chanonan right now is if he gets through, it's a front row start. So will Chanonan go for it and get that front row start that he wants for the final?
Yep. If Chanokan wants to think about it, he is running out of lap time. 3 laps to go.
3 laps to go. Maybe he's planning a move later. Here they come. Austin, Prasetyo, Chanonan. I mentioned Austin, but he's out of shot. 2.5 seconds. There he is again. Orange helmet. Yeah,
And
down
behind
second,
here
third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh.
Yeah, this is Vong Sapat in 5th with Taj Jonsai still shadowing him in 6th.
3 laps to go. Prasetyo Harja. Last lap of 56.3. slightly quicker than Chanonan on a 56.4. Austin Gill about to cross the start finish line. Here comes Prasetyo under attack from Chanangnan and Rajarat.
And we are down to 2 more laps.
2 more laps. Can Prasetyo hang on for second place? Will Chanonan throw caution to the wind and attack and get that front row start for the final?
So far throughout the entire race, Prasetyo has been the one here in P2 holding off the 4 drivers behind him. So far doing a pretty good job,
He's
but
been in second place for 15 laps.
yeah, pretty good job, but he does have to hang on to it for another 1.5 laps.
And meanwhile, that's our race leader, cut number 331, Austin Gill. 15 laps, but to complete lap 16 and go for the last lap. Austin Gill currently leading by 2.3 seconds. He even puts up his hand there, acknowledging that it's the final lap.
And we start the final lap of the pre-final for the senior match.
Austin
Gill, your pole man, still in the race lead, 2.1 seconds ahead of this group.
Okay. Oh, Chanonan nearly got swamped by Rajarat there into that hairpin left. He's got half a lap to go to retain that second place.
At the moment, doesn't look like Chanukhan is close enough, but Rajarat is pretty
looks like
close.
Rajarat may want to attack Chanonan into wherever it is he can overtake. To this next corner, here comes Austin Gill. Here comes Prasetyo. That's Rajarat. Nope, I think he's too far.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, they are too far away. Final lap, final corner. Let's catch the race leader. There you go. Race leader Austin Gill takes the checkered flag in the pre-final. 17 laps done for Senior Max and Max Masters.
Prasetyo survives the pre-final to hold on to P2, followed by Chanukhan, Rajarat, and Vongsapat in 5th.
Race leader 331 Austin Gill.
A comfortable win there for Austin, as they'll be back. We'll see them back on track later this afternoon for the final.
Okay, we're going to go off to the highlights. So that was the highlights, and here's the provisional race results for Senior Max and Max Masters pre-final. In first place, Austin Gale, card number 331, did the entire 17 minutes lap race in 15 minutes 59 seconds. Then the Perseo Hajan second, Chanuknan Viratacha in third, Rajaraj Anantakan in fourth, Vong Sapat Katsuri finishes fifth. Coming up next will be the DD2 Masters. There you go, that's card number 501. Nick, the infamous Nick Irwan. Card number 501. Then we caught a glimpse as Jasa there. Card number 554. 524 is.
This is Luke
Armstrong. Go, I can see the officials checking their tires, making sure they're running the correct registered tires on their carts. Should have 5, right? Yeah, there you go. There's a 5th carter.
So it's Kenny Ng, and this is Mama
Where's
Jasa.
Faris Fauzi? We haven't seen him yet. Card number 555. Oh, Mama Jasa showing how dirty his racing suit is. Time for a new one. That is the DD2 Max Masters card. It is a shifter, so 2-speed. Jasa suiting up. 5 carts, 17 laps, I believe, for them. Was it? Yep, 17 as well. So looking at this morning, they did have their warm-up. So Faris Fauzi is at the fastest lap, a 55.414. Nick Irwan a 55.9. Luke Armstrong also 55.9. Jasa clocked at 56.2. Yitang clocked a 57.5. So that was their warm-up. Now it's time to get serious, the racing. There's Luke Armstrong suiting up. Still don't see Faris Fauzi anywhere. I see 4 carts. Oh, there. There you go, card number 555. Some undercarriage sort of Faris Fauzi's cart. Yep, can see the Max Masters just chilling. Still a long time to go. They are scheduled to be on track for the race at 10:15 a.m. It's only 10:09. And the two racers chit-chatting with each other. These guys have been karting for what, 20 years or something? Since the late 90s. That time I was racing in seniors, they were doing this with the cadets. 1999, Langkawi. Then at that time. Alright, 1 minute to go for the DD2 Max Masters in their pre-final, a 17 lap race.
Alright, 30 seconds to go before the DD2 Max Masters karters, 5 of them, as you can see here, head out for their pre-final. So we have Luke Armstrong on the far left of the screen, and then on the right you have Mohammad Jassa, his teammate, so that's row 1. Row 2 you have Faris Fauzi and Nick Irwan, and on the third row you have Kenny Ng. So only 5 karters in this category for the DD2 Max Masters.
That's your grid. Pole position in first place on the right side, cut 524, Luke Joshua Armstrong with Mohammad Jassa alongside. Then we have Faris Fauzi and Nick Irwan, 2 cousins on row 2, and Yi Tang Ng on row 3 on his own, driving for FSA Racing.
So short grid, but I think they'll have to slow down. Wait for Kenny, who's a little far behind.
Kenny, he's very far behind actually.
They're not okay, so they start to slow down here.
Now they're doing it. Here we go. After those 2 cones, there should be information that red line. 2 by 2. Here we go, 17 laps, pre-final for the DD2 Max Masters. I don't see how 5 cards can not be in formation.
You never know. So
Alright,
here we go, the red lights are off and we go racing.
Looks like Faris Fauzi pressuring.
Faris Fauzi makes
Up
a
to
move
P2.
and he passes Jassa for...
Yi Tang Ng as well has passed Nick Irwan. Look at that, Nick Irwan's dropped to red last. But it is Luke Joshua Armstrong in the lead from the fighting Faris Fauzi.
It's a good start there from both Faris Fauzi and Kenny Ng, both gaining 1 position.
But Jassa is pressuring Faris Fauzi all the way.
Yep.
Look at that.
The gap is already so, but the other one as well is
Drop last.
trying to get past Kenny, but 4th and 5th is already dropping behind slightly to the top 3.
Okay. Into the happen is still Luke from Faris from Jassa. Nick Irwan was, I saw a glimpse that he was trying to overtake Yi Tang Ng into the hairpin. Let's see on the crossover. Yes, Nick Irwan has passed. He's back up to 4th. He lost the position from the start. Probably go on the gas a bit slow there.
Thankfully gaining back on the very same lap. So P4 for Nick Irwan. In the front, you can see the 3 drivers, Luke Armstrong, Faris Fauzi, and Mohammad Jassa.
I think what Faris is doing is, you know what happened in the qualifying heat where he was stuck behind and by then Luke Armstrong had gotten away. So now, from the start, he has moved up to 2nd and trying to match Luke Armstrong. However, the gap up to 4.4 seconds now.
Yeah. Luke, I think he did a similar thing to what we saw Austin did in the senior match. He immediately started pulling away in the front, and yesterday his pace was clearly quicker than the rest of the DD2 Max Master drivers. So let's see what happens here in the pre-final.
Alright, both Luke and Faris are clocking 55. Faris slightly quicker at a 55.8, Luke on a 55.9. So Faris is faster, but fastest of all was Nick Irwan, 55.7.
Yeah, we can see now the top 2 drivers leaving Jassa behind there in 3rd. So Jassa, if he has to be slightly aware of his pace as well, because as Faisal mentioned, Nick Irwan is
closing up on him.
Closing up quickly in 4th.
There you go, Nick Irwan is there, just behind Jassa. Oh, look at that. Beautiful shot of Luke sliding around that long left-hander. Here comes Nick Irwan, hunting down Mohammad Jassa. Into the hairpin. Luke in the lead, only 0.3 seconds ahead of Faris Fauzi, rounding the last corner. That's a glimpse of Mohamed Jasa in the back.
So let's take a look at the new gap, half a second between Luke and Faris now.
Yeah, because Luke has dropped the hammer and he's clocked a 55.8, whereas Faris Fauzi only did a 56.1, so the gap has grown slightly.
Yeah, I think yesterday in the qualifying heat, Luke was the only one who can consistently lap in the 55.
Indeed, he was doing reeling in all the 55s. Okay, now is Nick A1. He's on the move on a 55.9. He's up to third. There you go, that's Nick A1, and he's also dropped Mohamed Jasa. There's a sizable gap there behind him.
So after falling to 5th in the opening lap, he is now playing catch up to the 2 drivers ahead of him.
Okay, 14 laps to go. Well, 13 at the end of this lap. Here comes Luke Armstrong. Another strong 55. By Fauzi, a 55.8.
Looks like Faris Fauzi will have to put his head down if he wants to match and keep up with Luke Armstrong. You can see him slowly but surely pulling away in the front.
Yes, a 10th here, a 10th there, and Luke suddenly a half-second lead. So that's Luke Armstrong, distinctive blue and bright day-glow yellow helmet, followed by Faris Fauzi in his red and white KART, red and white helmet. Bit of a seeding color there, blue and yellow on the back of his helmet. Or is it Malaysian flag? I think it's Malaysian flag.
And here we have, this is Faris Fauzi, the 555 in P2. So Faris, he has to watch his pace as well because Nick Irwan is also in the pretty much identical pace as he is.
But well, Nick A1 is not catching up to Faris because last lap a 56.0 for Nick A1 and a 55.8 for Faris. But Luke Armstrong now the gap up to 0.7.
12 laps to go, still a long way for the D2 Max Master pre-final. This is your 3rd place and Nick Irwan.
12 laps to go, and we've only done 5 so we've got still 2/3 of the race to go.
Yeah, here you can slightly see the gap between the top 4 drivers. Look front, the red part, you can see that's P2 Faris Fauzi.
That's Luke Armstrong. Rounding the last corner, right-hander. In the shot, there is Luke and Faris, and we just got a glimpse. This is Nick Irwan. Finally, Mohamed Jasa. Left lonely behind him is Yi Tang Eng. Okay, that's 5:01, Nick Irwan. Last lap, a 55.9. He has matched the lap times by Luke, but he's so far behind. He's 2.5 seconds behind the race leader.
Yeah, I guess he was held up because he has to play catch up from 5th. So it did take him some time, and by the time he caught up to Faris, they're already pulling the 2 drivers in the front already way ahead.
So 6 laps down, another 11 laps to go. Looking at car number 501, that's Nick Irwan. It is 524.
This is Luke Armstrong, our race leader. I guess all Luke has to do is just maintain his pace.
Yeah, I
and
think
there's pretty much no answer from Faris.
if he keeps reeling in these mid 55s, then Faris has to keep up. But the gap now has dropped slightly. It's now 0.5 because the last lap Luke went a 55.9 versus Faris who did a 55.8. There you go. Faris has closed up the gap, or Luke has let off some gas.
So he's trying to pace himself but also maintain the gap.
He's got to do this 10 more times. 10 more laps to
10
go.
more laps. Let's see if Faris keeping anything in the tank for the second half of the race.
Yeah, so
So
Luke,
this is how the gap looks like on screen between Luke Armstrong and Faris Fauzi as they come around
that's
the final
0.5
turn.
seconds.
We're gonna see the new gap, still half a second.
Half a second. So half second is what? When you have a side view, it looks like 4 cut lengths.
Yeah. And Nick Irwan now 3 seconds behind this leading group.
Yeah, Nick Irwan's last lap was 1 second slower than Luke, so easily the gap has opened up.
Yeah. Jasa for the 10-second behind and Kenny 13-second in fifth.
Alright, this is an announcement from the organizers to all drivers at 10:35. We will meet you at the starting line for the grand opening and group photo. All drivers in your suits and helmets.
Alright, 8 laps down, 9 laps to go. We are still following our race leader and the driver in second. This is Audi.
They're both matching each other's lap times. 55.7 for Luke, 55.8 for Faris. Gap at 0.6 seconds.
Here is our P2. Keeper 5, Faris Fauzi. Nothing much he can do at the moment to bring down that gap between himself and Luke Armstrong. They cleared Nick Irwan in the last team with 8 laps to go. Is one gonna butt? Is Luke gonna use his pace, pick up his pace, and we're gonna take a look at the gap once again as they come around the final turn.
So it's just over half distance. Okay, the gap has grown. Can see that it has grown. It's now 0.7 seconds. So last lap of 55.9 from Faris, 55.8 from by Luke. So he has opened the gap. Still one more race in the afternoon for them.
Yeah, it's a long pre-final here with 7 laps to go.
0.7. Look at Nick Irwan. He has dropped way behind. 4.9 seconds behind
Yeah,
race
and
leader.
we look at the gap between Jasa and Kenny. It's only less than little more than a second. So Jasa
I think
is falling behind.
yeah, off screen you can see actually they're running together. Jasa
they're
and
way
Yi Kang Eun.
They're about 15 seconds behind
Race
our
leader.
front group.
Here you come, Luke Armstrong about to complete lap 11 of 17. 6 more laps to go, guys. 6 more laps to go for Luke and Faris Fauzi and the rest. Okay, this time round, Faris has lapped quicker. He's reduced the gap back down to 0.6 seconds. Are we in for a battle in the final 5 laps?
But looking at the pace, I think Luke is definitely the more consistent one.
And his lap time is just there, the high 55.
So it has been a challenge for Faris to keep up and match his pace. But as Faisal mentioned, they do have another final race later this afternoon.
Yes, your lonely racer Nick Irwan, half a second behind, 5 seconds behind Luke, and 10 seconds ahead of 4th place Mohammad Jasa. All out on track, all on his own. Nick Irwan, number 501. Best lap so far, a 55.7, but 5 seconds behind race leader. Yes, slightly quicker lap by Faris Fauzi. He needs to keep it up to stay close to Luke and put Luke under pressure, but 5 laps to go. What can Faris do?
So we have our eyes on the duo ahead. So
Both of them actually teammates from the BIRA Racing. Oh, not teammates.
No, Faris is in different team.
Yeah, so we have Luke in the front. He has led all the way from the very start of the pre-final. Started from pole. Faris started in
Third place.
third.
Yep.
So let's take a look at the gap as they complete 13 laps. Still half a second. So Faris can see Luke, but nothing
What can
much
he do about
can
it?
do at the moment.
Seeing him is one thing, getting close to him is another, and then finally he has to try and find a way past.
Try to study Luke now for the final
I think he's
race.
been studying Luke for the past 13 laps.
Hopefully he'll pick up a thing or two that may be able to help him towards the final race this afternoon.
So 13 laps down, 4 laps to go. including this lap.
Because if he finishes in second, he will be starting on the front row in the final race alongside Luke, so that may give him an advantage as well. Nick Irwan, 8 seconds now behind Luke and Faris.
Okay, 4 laps to go. 3 laps to go now. Gap is still at 0.5 of a second. And between them both, they are both clocking 55.8. Faris is close, but not close enough. Half a second is not close enough for him to get any chance of overtaking. But I'll give him credit, he's not giving up. He is staying with...
I think he's showing that he can match.
Yeah,
the last
both
lap.
of them 55.8. How about this? It's 55.891 and then 55.897 between Luke and Faris.
So almost identical at times on their last lap, but we are down to 3 more laps here.
3 more laps, 2 laps plus, because at the end of this lap will be 2 laps down. There you go. Just got Luke looking over his shoulder.
The
Faris
gap
is still
has
there.
slightly now 0.4 of and Faris.
It's as close as I've seen Faris and Luke. We are on the penultimate lap. Everyone even slower now, 10 seconds behind.
I wonder if Faris is gearing up for final lap attack. He's been saving all throughout the last 10 laps, but
He's not close enough. He needs to gear it up.
we'll see how things get underway here as we follow our race leader, Luke Armstrong.
Yep, 0.4 seconds between Luke Armstrong and Faris Fauzi. Going through the last corner. Oh, slightly different entry there from Faris Fauzi.
On to the final lap here.
Final lap, 0.5 seconds. It is half-second gap. Looks like I think Luke is controlling the pace. Easily controlling the pace. Down start 524 and 555. Luke Armstrong and Faris Fauzi.
Yep, Nick Irwan now 13 seconds behind in third. Jasa still in fourth, and Kenny just crossed the line in fifth to start his final.
Here comes Luke Armstrong. He's 2 corners away from his pre-final win. And the camera zooms out. Here we see both first and second reaching the start-finish line. Takes the checkered flag. Luke Armstrong takes the win in the pre-final of DD2 Max Masters.
Faris Fauzi takes second, and we'll have to wait probably another 12 seconds.
3 seconds for Nick Irwan. Here comes Nick Irwan.
He's coming around.
Yep. Nick Irwan across the start-finish line. 18 seconds behind the race leader in third place.
Yeah. To take also wrapped up our pre-final action.
All the pre-final action from yesterday and today.
And after this, we'll start gearing up towards our final races, which we will start with the Micro Max. But at 10:35, we do have the grand opening and group photo ceremony happening at the starting line, which we would like to invite all drivers from the Rotax Max Challenge Asia Trophy and also the Rotax Max Challenge Thailand to join us at the starting grid.
Yep. So calling all drivers for the grand opening and group photo. Here comes the highlights from the DD2 Max Masters pre-final.
to join us at the starting grid area for our grand opening.
no umbrella ครับ no umbrella and flag everyone dress up dress up dress up dress up dress up dress up so full suit everyone has to wear a full suit dress up front row you have to dress up full suit right to get a best picture and nice cap okay you dress up nah it's not okay for sure okay everyone feeling hot so me too we want to finish early so we hurry dress well okay everyone ready right okay look at the camera 1 2 3 camera one more say yes and be happy mini heart it's done thank you everyone thank you everyone
At 11 a.m. in about 5 minutes time, the service park will open for the Micro Max and Micro Rookie. At 11 a.m. to 11:10, servicing park will open for the finals of Micro Max and Micro Rookie.
All right, welcome back to the live coverage of the Rotax Max Challenge Asia Trophy, joined with the Rotax Max Challenge Thailand. We are live here from BIRA karting circuit in Thailand. As you can see now, we have all the mechanics rolling up the cars to their starting grid because it's time for our very first final race. That is the final race for the Micro Max and Micro Rookies.
Yeah, so we are at Rotax Max Challenge Asia Trophy Round 2, incorporating all Rotax Max Challenge Thailand Round 2. So we're going to have 6 rows of 12 karters in the Micro Max and Micro Rookie racing today, and they'll be doing 11 laps. I think this is the longest race of the weekend for them, right?
Yep.
11
So
laps.
we'll start with the final race for the Micro Max, but later on we do have coming up the final race for the Mini Max, Mini Rookie, Junior Max, Junior Rookie, Senior Max, and also the DD2 Max Master.
You can see the mechanics are wheeling away their trolleys. The carts are on the ground, but I think not all the drivers are there yet.
Yeah, I think so far the carts are there.
I see one driver standing next to his cart. That is P11. I think that's
and there actually is one driver in his cart already. So
okay, that's one. That's on the row 4.
he's very.
That's Iman Zikri.
Yeah.
Iman Zikri is already on his cart. I think he doesn't want to move much because he doesn't want to get
Yeah,
more
I
heat off his
think
body.
they just got off the grid a couple minutes ago as well after the group
session.
photo.
Yeah. So Iman Zikri just sitting there in his car, not moving. I noticed that Michael Vino Satrio also in his cart with the umbrella over his head.
So Faisal, you were on the grid earlier on. How was the weather for you?
Well, I was with Iman Zikri and also some of the others. I think I asked them, how's it feel? He said it's hot. So he's got 11 laps to do it.
I guess that is the key word for our final race.
But the plus point is just this one race for them.
Yep. So they had the warm up earlier this morning, and this is their last session of the day. So here we have a huge umbrella there.
That's card number 23. That is Chinapat Vejabuti.
They definitely came well prepared for the hot weather
Nice
on the
big
grid.
umbrella there as well.
At first I thought it was those beach umbrellas.
It does
you
look like
know.
it. Actually, I think it is.
It is.
He's got his own stand and all that.
Yeah, he has beach umbrella and two more regular
Three
umbrellas.
more
Three
umbrellas.
more regular
So
umbrellas.
it's
around
not
himself.
just the driver, the cart also has an umbrella for it.
So he is well covered as we count down to the start of the final race. So we're just awaiting, I think, the rest of the drivers to walk towards their respective carts.
So you also notice some of the officials are standing there, making sure everything is in place. 11 laps for these kids to do for the Rotax Max Challenge, Micro Max and Micro Rookie. That's card 59.
I
That's
think
our
there's
pole.
Posh Kongchol from
He's gonna be
CRG
starting
Thailand.
from pole.
Oh, so he's got his fan
he's got
and
a
his
fan.
umbrella.
He's got a fan clipped to his steering wheel. Well, now he's getting up. Right, what's going on? It's 22, praying hard there. Kevin had a very interesting weekend, right? He's started in front, moved back, moved to the front.
Yeah, always
Always
somewhere
battling.
there in the top 5.
Top 4, 5, yeah. I think it was one race where he dropped down from the front row to 6 and fought
Yeah.
back to second.
And here is Kanpong. So remember he started from last place
Yes, yes.
yesterday in
Correct.
the qualifying heat. So he's made his way all the way back up to row 2. And here we have Chinapat, card number 23 for DT Motorsport. He's looking very focused, giving us a little wave.
This is number
14. We have
Palat
Palat
Tan
Tan
Champong.
Champong from Boy Racing.
He's grinning there. Doesn't look too sweaty. Next to him is number 10, Prin Von Kopon.
From WK Motorsport. So I wonder if the Thai drivers are more adapted to the weather. I mean, we are in Thailand, and
I think they are more prepared. You can see with their fans and umbrellas. This is Iman
Yeah.
Zikri. Also, praying hard for a good race. Iman Zikri is competing in the Micro Max, not the Micro Rookie, but he's got 4 rookies ahead of him. This is 71.
So KONBURI Songkro, card number 81 from LEK Racing Team Thailand.
You know, in the camera shot, it looks pretty cool with the umbrellas and all that, but on the tarmac, it is really burning.
So here is Japanese driver Kuryu Kiyotake.
He's got a
He's
fan.
ready to go.
He's got a big fan in front of his face.
Yeah. It's as big as his helmet, but here we go.
Okay, this is Michael Vinosatrio, man from Maxima Motorsports. He doesn't look too happy. He had to get his hands up to give thumbs up. It's not moving much, saving his energy. Tanawarat, card number 29.
Oh, he has a big blower.
Yeah, he had a 5-second penalty in the pre-final, so he's starting from the back. That the 5-second penalty, so it pushed him to the 11th position.
Patapol as well, card number 65 for
65.
DRS Racing Team. He had a technical penalty.
Infringement, yeah. So he's starting last. So from yesterday's pre-final, their best lap times were 1:02 by Porsche Kongchol, but that was in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So this is in the noon.
Weather conditions being similar to yesterday.
I wouldn't say it's cooler, but it's a bit earlier in the day, so maybe it'll help their performance. All right,
So
so
I
waiting
think
for the officials to hold up the board. I think we still have time.
Clear.
The race
clear
is
up the
supposed to start at
umbrellas.
11:13, so we wait for the board to be held up.
I think the umbrellas are exiting the starting grid. Everyone just clear.
Yeah, leaving only one crew on the track. Yes, the race director did mention yesterday. Usually they give it at the 3-minute board. Now they give you until
one more minute
Yeah,
to
one more minute extra.
mechanic, which is helpful, I think, for the riders to not overheat on the grid. So here we go. A couple of them without the umbrellas.
Yeah.
Very brave.
I see 3 drivers without an umbrellas, and that's Palat, Iman Zikri, and Kuryo Kiyotake. Or maybe Kuryo has got an electric fan, so maybe he's good for that. Okay, this is it. This is the final race of the day for the weekend for Micro Max and Micro Rookie. We are in BIRA, Pattaya, Thailand. Pretty warm day there. Some photos being taken, and here we go. Red flag is being waved out.
The
1 minute board, and here comes all the crew off the track.
As mentioned, it will be 11 laps for the Micro Max final.
Alright, all crews clearing off the grid.
So once it's cleared, they will head out on their formation laps. It's a 1.3 kilometer circuit here at BIRA KART circuit.
Okay, 30-second board up.
Start
Engines
and
on.
engine board has also been shown.
Engines on, and we should get rolling pretty soon. There you go, green light, formation lap. Off they go. All
Here
cars,
we go.
all
This
12.
is the first of our final races here for round 2 of the Challenge Asia Trophy alongside Rotax Max Challenge Thailand. So 12 drivers. We're going to take a look once again at the start. We have our poleman Porsche Kongchol from CRG Thailand. Also him Kevin, also from CRG Thailand. Row 2 you have Kanpo, but row 3 you have Palat Tanchampong and Prin Von Kopon. In row 4, as mentioned, Iman Zikri and KONBURI Songkro. Row 5, Kuryu Kiyotake and Michael Vinosatrio. And row 6, Tanawarat and Patapol. So we saw all the 12 drivers grid, and now we have them lining up for the start.
Alright, I got one more corner to go before they pass that red line where they should all be in formation. Side by side, 2 by 2, rolling slowly to the start line, awaiting the starters' orders. Here we go. They're gonna cross that red line, and we should see them all in formation. Neatly does it.
So Posh Control on the right in the front row, leading the way. Marshall's just making sure all the drivers know they'll have to slow down and get into formation. Here as they come around the final corner, heading towards the starting line.
Let's see the lights go off, and it's off, and off they go for the final. It is Posh Control in the lead from Kevin into turn 1.
Yep, and I think that is Chinapat that squeezes his way into third.
Oh, someone's gone wide onto the grass there. Really wide onto the grass. Who is that? That's number 10. That is Prin Von Kopon. He's on the grass. He's dead last.
Yep, so he has managed to rejoin, but he's way down behind as we look at the front four. Already getting into a battle for the race lead.
Yeah, they're already pulling away. That is KART number...
I think you have Posh, Kevin.
Yeah, it's Posh from Kevin with Chinapat and Kanpong. So Prince move up ahead of Palat, Kongbumi as well ahead of Iman Zikri, but the big loser was KART number 10, Prince.
Yep, I think that is Kanpong in third and Chinapat in fourth.
I see Kongbumi also moved up to 5th or 6th. Alright, here they come. First, second, third and fourth. Posh, Kevin, Kanpong, Chinapat, Kongbumi, Palat, Iman Zikri up to 7, Patapol in 8, Michael Vino Sato in 9, 10, 11, and Kiyotake is now 11. So big loser was Prin down in 12. There go, have a replay until the start into turn 1.
Yeah, this is a replay where I think Prin
That's how Prin, he went onto the grass, I think a bit later. Here you go, it's what happened here. There you go, onto the grass, goes out wide, forces
it
Prin
takes a little spin
onto the grass, yeah. So Prin was trying to avoid actually.
But thankfully he has managed to rejoin, but yes, he's all the way down in 12.
Back
so
to the
back
live action.
to our battle. Here's the, I think this is a mid-pack battle.
65, he's dropped down.
Yep, Iman Zikri is also right there.
Iman Zikri, number 71, battling with Patapol.
Yeah, Patapol making his way up the standings, starting from 12.
So it's Palat from Iman Zikri from Patapol. That's the mid-pack battle, look at that. KART number 14, KART number
We have Palat,
65.
Patapol, Iman, and Michael.
Oh, very aggressive there from number 65, Patapol. Climbing all over the curve. Under braking to turn 3. Patapol gets ahead of Palat. Iman Zikri behind, can't capitalize, but they go side by side.
Another position gain there from Patapol. He moves up to 6.
He moves up to 6, but now he has to defend from Palat and Iman Zikri just behind. But Patapol looks like he's on the move, closing up onto Kongbumi.
Yeah, so still very close between the drivers from 6 to 9. And in the front, it's still a Posh Control, our race leader, pulling away from Kevin and Kanpong.
We're looking at Iman Zikri and Michael Vino Satya chasing Patapol. Patapol very slow out that left-hand hairpin. This is in the front. KART 22 and 17, that is
Kevin and Kanpong for the battle for P2.
Battle for P2, allowing Posh Control to get away right in front of them. Kevin looks over his shoulder. Kanpong follows immediately behind him, but up ahead, Posh Control a 103, a 1 second lead on lap 3 of 11. Look at Kevin being followed very closely by Kanpong. Number 22 and 17, Kevin 22.
Let's see when they head towards the starting line, can Kanpong make a move on
There's
Kevin?
also overtaking move here possible if he's close enough. Nope, Kanpong's not close enough to make a braking move. Cannot outbrake Kevin from that far behind.
And they've already dropped Chinapat in 4th. So here we go as they come around to complete lap 4 of 11.
Yeah, Chinapat's running on his own, 1 whole second behind. Then there's Patapol, Kongbumi, Palat, Iman Zikri. Look at the battle there, 22 and 17. That is Kanpong all over the back of Kevin. Kevin looks over his shoulder. Kanpong can't pass.
Yep, nothing separating these two Thai drivers at the moment.
Kanpong is really hounding Kevin. All over the back of Kevin's kart. That's as close as you can get without touching him. You can see Kanpong is taking a slightly different line from Kevin.
Very defensive driving right now from Kevin. How long can he keep Kanpong behind him? There's 7 laps to go.
Kanpong is as close as he can get. Can he make an overtaking move? No, he can't. There's actually a battle for second and a battle for fourth. Just behind them is Chinapat and Patapol. Oh, again, Kevin getting really closed up by Kanpong onto the front straight. Kanpong, will he pull outside?
Just glued to the back of Kevin's car right now.
He's just glued and not making any overtaking move. But maybe he's trying to plan something elsewhere. Again, Kevin looks over his shoulder. Kanpong goes around the outside. Will that force Kevin wide on the entry? No, it is still Kevin ahead of Kanpong from that left hand. And now he goes around the outside.
Makes another move.
Carrying a bit more speed than Kevin, because Kevin's on the tighter line.
The battle is on now for second place between Kevin and Kanpong, and as far as I mentioned in the back, we also have Chinapa and Patapol battling out for fourth.
And also 6 and 7, Chonburi and Palat.
So multiples.
This time round, Kevin looks over his shoulder. Kanpong goes around the outside into that hairpin. No, he can't pull it off there, but he may try to carry more speed into the next bend.
Will he give it a go again as they come around for another lap?
Yes, another lap with Posh Kongchol on his own out front, 2.7 second lead.
Kevin got his head down. He's gonna try to push. He wants to hold on to second.
Kanpong not close enough to make a move. Well, this time he's very close on the exit. Look at that, going around the outside. Kanpong going around the outside there, but that's not going to do him any good because there is no overtaking zone there.
I realize he tends to prefer trying on the outside instead of going
Maybe
on
he
the inside.
doesn't want to lose speed, so he's just making sure he's not being impeded.
And Kevin is almost looking over his shoulder
All the time.
every corner.
Every time he's about to brake, he looks over his shoulder. Okay, this time round, what can Kevin and Kanpong do? Kanpong is very close. No move there by Kanpong over Kevin.
Still keeping it clean here from the two Thai drivers, but they do have Patapol behind.
Yes, Patapol has caught up.
Join the battle as well.
All that slowing down that's happened in front has allowed Patapol to catch up, and his pace, he's matching the two guys in front of him. In fact, he's going even faster.
Yeah, so Kanpong, if he wants to stay clear of Patapol, he'll have to make a move soon on Kevin.
Yes. Kevin is, being defensive, but that's allowed Patapol to catch up really close. And what can Patapol now do? He is in fourth, but the battle is now for second. Wow, inside!
Outside again!
That's going to force Kevin, Patapol out wide.
Once again, we see Kanpong trying to make
Yeah,
an
very
outside
close.
move, but still unsuccessful.
They're lining up for a move at the next hairpin. This is it. Kevin again over his shoulder. All right, very close, nose to tail. Second, third, and fourth. Kevin, Kanpong, and Patapol. Now, what happens at the hairpin? Someone's pulling out. Chinapat on the outside.
Battle now.
Kanpong on the outside. That's gonna allow Patapol inside. No.
Yep, Patapol not close enough to make a move on Kanpong, but Kanpong, he has to be very cautious.
Here they come.
And
Three
here
abreast.
comes Patapol.
Patapol is
Down
alongside
the straight,
Kanpong.
go to the inside.
Yes. They're still side by side. No, it is Kanpong ahead of Patapol.
And look at that, that has allowed Kevin to pull away in second.
Yes, that's given him some breathing room.
Yeah, so Patapol did Kevin a favor there by taking Kanpong temporarily out of the battle for a second.
Even Kevin, sizable gap.
He stopped looking over his shoulder for
Yes,
now.
maybe. But he's going to be looking over his shoulder very soon because number 65, Patapol is lapping quicker than him.
Yeah, started from 12, now all the way up to third. And we still have 3 laps of action left here for the Micromax final.
Indeed, car number 65, Patapol started last. Now in third place.
But Kampong, will he try to gain position back? He's still right there, trying to keep up with both Kevin and Patapon.
And let's not forget the race leader is Porsche Control, 4.5 seconds ahead.
Yeah, he is
Okay.
far away from this battle.
When Kevin's not looking, oh, now he looks over his shoulder again, and yes, Patapol is there. Here comes Patapol. He has closed up on Kevin. Look at his defense line. He's alongside Kevin on the exit. 65 versus 22. Kevin again does his defensive line move. But Patapol's not having any of it. He's taking a totally different line from Kevin. He doesn't want to be impeded. Carrying a bit more speed, making sure he is right just behind Kevin's rear bumper. Look at that. That's how much closer Patapol can do by doing a different line.
He's now just shadowing Kevin. Will he try to make the same move as he did on Kampong?
See how much speed he's carrying, and he's alongside on the exit. Beautifully done there by Kampong. He carried so much speed on the exit. Oh, he got bumped.
Little bump.
Kevin. Yeah, but he's ahead. That's more important. Now Kevin has been dropped. Patapol is ahead of Kevin.
The start of final lap.
And yes, Patapol's lap is much quicker than Kevin. This is left Kevin under attack from Kampong. Once again, the battle resumes between 22 and 17.
Yeah, Patapol, let's see if he can pull still clear of his two teammates behind him.
Not pulling clear yet. They are very close. Oh, look at that, on the outside. Kampong, really? No, he can't do it. He's not there.
Let's try to pass Kevin, but still unsuccessful. They have half a lap left here in the final race.
It is the final lap on the final race. This is a battle for the podium. If Kampong wants to get a podium in P3, he's got to go for it against Kevin, but no, he's too far behind.
Yup, our race leader, Porsche, is already heading towards the final turn.
Here comes your race winner, round 2. It is Porsche Kongchol winning. And in second place, it is Patapol Q Kangkan Jasad.
Kevin crosses the line to take third, Kampong in fourth, Chinapan in fifth, Kongbumi 6th, Palat in 7th, Iman Zikri finishes in 8th, Michael takes the checker flag in 9th, Tanawara 10th, Kuryu in 11th, and Prin, after his error in the
on the
opening
grass.
lap, he crosses the line in 12th.
Yeah, he's in 12, 31 seconds. That's your race winner, card number 59, Porsche Kongchol.
Yeah, we barely spoke about him
He was
on the race, but
6 seconds ahead.
is our round 2 race winner here for the micro and micro rookie.
Yes, looking at the distinction here, it is micro rookie winner is actually Kampong. Kampong for the micro rookie with Chenapat Vejabuti in second and Kongbumi in third for the micro rookies.
So that was a very good battle among the Thai drivers. Coming up next, we have the final race for the Mini Max and Mini Rookie.
Here we go. Let's wait for the highlights. Confirmation of the provisional race results for Micro Max and Micro Rookie. It is KART 59 Porsche Kongchol in first place, completing the 11 laps in 11 minutes and 35 seconds. In second place is Patapol. In third was Kevin, KART number 22. Fourth place is Kanpong, and in fifth place Chinapat Vejabuti. Both Kangpong and Chinapat are Max rookies.
So our next final will be the final of the Mini Max and Mini Rookie that will be coming up in 18 minutes. The servicing park area will open in 5 minutes. So our cameraman keeping busy while we wait for the start of the Mini Max and Mini Rookie finals. It's always showing number 1, right, Faisal? Nobody shows like number 2 or number 3. Victory or number 1? All right, here we go. We can see a few mechanics already rolling the carts towards the starting grid for the Mini Max and Mini Rookie final. This is the live coverage from BIRA Kart Circuit, Thailand. We are here for round 2 of Rotax Max Challenge Asia Trophy alongside the Rotax Max Challenge Thailand. So both series are also on round 2.
And I believe this is our biggest grid, the Mini, 21 carts. Yesterday
I think the
we
junior is the 23.
Oh yeah, junior is 23. So we got 21 carts. Yesterday we had 2 non-finishers. And Simba Motoda, he won yesterday.
Yeah. So
In the Mini. The pace between all the karters is pretty close, so we should be expecting another close race also, thanks to having 23 cars. There should be action all through the field.
Yep, I think we have yesterday during the heat we had like multiple battles on track, so we look forward to an exciting final here from these young karters. So once again we see karts heading towards the grid, drivers heading towards the grid, and all the umbrellas are about to be out and open.
There you go. Now we can see the karters. Actually, we don't see any of the karters. They're still under
I
the
think
shade.
they're all still next to the starting grid. Earlier on we saw on
Except,
camera.
oh yeah, okay. I see 2 karters on the grid. 1, 2, 3.
So I guess they are doing what they can to stay as cool as they can before they have to go racing. So we see Simba Motoda. He's there on the bottom of the screen with the green cart.
Simba Motoda starting from pole. He is the race favorite. Yesterday he won by half a second ahead of Kamalpo Anuchakul.
Yep, so as we can see, this is a longer grid for the Mini Max and Mini Rookie with 21 drivers.
11 rows of karters.
Here comes all the umbrellas heading in along with the young karters. I think shortly our cameraman is going to take us through the starting grid as well to take a closer look and meet some of the karters on the grid.
And that's a glimpse of Simba Motoda holding up his electric fan. Smiles, all smiles.
We have 7 minutes left to the start of the final race.
Poom sits already all suited up, helmets on, sitting on his cart. Starting from third place. Similarly, 199 Sorawit also helmets on, suits up, with an umbrella over
We're
his head.
still missing
Cut number 125. He's not even there.
and Justin.
Yeah, Kamapo is smart. I think he's still in the shade. Don't see him at all near his cart.
I think he's just gonna hop right in and turn on the engine and we'll go.
Yep, now he's walking to the grid.
So,
Kamapo.
as Faisal mentioned, this is Pumsit Klombunjong from RNT ATP Racing Performance, cart number 164. And here we finally see Justin Bolter from CRG Thailand, cart number 112, giving us a little wave before he starts his last race of the weekend. Cut 119, Sorawit Pratum Suan from CRG Thailand.
All smiles under the umbrella. Next to him is 109, BIRA Pongpan Sutumno. He looks a bit more pensive, all focused, not even looking at the camera. He's already in the zone. This is 133, Chisan Nupong.
So getting his glove on, card number 133, Chin San Pong, and alongside him, card 188, Papawin Lauraya from NRT.
Is he holding a fan? Some cooler thing. Is there enough air there? Okay, who's this? Hidden 117, Gibran Raditya February. No, he's got a big fan club. That's Hadri and Putra behind him. His 4 crews holding umbrellas and few other drivers talking to him. And this is Wacharanon.
Card number 155 from Singha Motorsport Team Thailand.
$178. That's P11 Pakorn from Kai Tuner.
Sangwan. So he has looks like he has his entire family there cheering on.
big team there. Okay, this is one of the Fireball. No, this is 189. Tanatats from Boy Racing. Visor down.
And behind them we have, here we go, cart number 128, Burnett Sam from Asuri Samui Karting.
He doesn't look interested to look at the camera either. Must be the heat. Okay, this is 122. Brian Lee. Racing for Fireball Motorsports. 152. Eugene Permes, Simon Racing. All focus.
3 minutes to go. There you can see the 3 minutes board being held. I think the umbrellas will have, most of the umbrellas will have to clear the starting grid now. This is Nawin Dase from RMR, card number 169. He will be starting from the 16 grid on. And then here we have Nadol Imjit Panya from CRG Thailand, card number 135. He's starting from P17.
Okay, this is 136. Kantapat, BIRA Thailand. Way back there. 123. He's got no umbrella. Setawood.
Yep, Sitawood Tantifko from Primo GP.
He looks chill there. No umbrella. This is Satrio. That's Mika Vino Satrio.
From Maxima Motorsports. He's
And
ready.
on the final row, it is Panu, card number 102.
Also from Maxima Motorsports. So there you go, the 21 drivers for the Mini Max and Mini Rookie. The grid is complete. We're gonna wait for the final minute so that the last mechanic will be able to clear the starting grid as well, and we will get underway with the final race. Here you go. 1 minute board is out. The teams will just quickly get cleared, get out of the way. And this will be a 13 lap race. And the green flag is waved and they are off for the formation lap. And this is your starting grid. Pole position, Simba Motoda, Kamapol in second. Row 2, Pumsit and Justin. Row 3, Sorawit and Pirapongpan. Row 4, Chin Sanupong and Papawin. Row 5, Gibran and Wacharanon. Row 6, Parkon and Tanatas. Row 7, Bernard Sam and Brian Lee. Row 8, Eugene Permes and Nawin Dase. Row 9, Nado and Kantapat. Row 10, Setawood and Mika. And lastly in P21 we have Panu Stan Mongkong.
Okay, here we go. Side by side, 2 by 2. Alright, here they come, crossing the cones, red line, 2 by 2, side by side.
So as mentioned, this is a long grid, so we have 10 rows.
11 rows.
11 rows of
21 cutters.
drive.
Round the last corner, here they come. We get the red light from the marshals and officials. Yes, it's a good start there. Immediately Simba Motoda covers onto the inside and takes the lead. Into turn 2, it is still Simba Motoda from Kamapo and Anuchakul. Just behind them, there is a battle there. The P2 and 3.
Going side by side in the back there for some of the drivers. But overall, a clean start from all 21.
A bit battle there, mid-pack. Someone goes wide. Simba Motoda in the lead from Kamapo Anuchakul.
This is the final race of the Mini Max Mini Rookie. 13 laps to go.
Yeah, that's Pumsit in third place. Piling on the pressure onto Kamofo. First, second, third, fourth. That is your front row. And they are all same position. But bit pack behind them, there is a battle going on.
Yep.
Off the screen into the last corner, side by side. Two cards there. Who's that crossing the start finish line? Card number 112. That is Justin Bolter battling with Chin Sapung.
Yep, Justin holding off all the drivers behind him.
Yep, 112 under attack. Justin Bolter defensive into the hairpin ahead of Chin Sapung and Gibran.
Yep, so this is the battle for
and this is Gibran under attack. Oh, Gibran inside. That's number 117 ahead of Chin Sapung.
There were a few drivers going wheel to wheel.
I don't know if they are 2 abreast, 3 abreast, 2 by 2, side by side. Here they come. That is a big battle mid-pack going on.
Yep, that is Eugene, car number 152 in the front.
So it looks like
Panu.
Chisa Nupong, he's dropping back. It's still mid-pack battle.
Yeah, I think that is Papa Win and Eugene going head-to-head there for P10.
Side by side across the finish line, 102. That's Panu and Chisa Nupong has dropped down all the way to 11. He has been hounded and dropped back to 11 from earlier. He was up there in 7.
In the front, our race leader is still Simba Motoda, a .146 lead from Kamapo and Pumsit. Yep, so we can see the gap there from the mid-pack to our front group. We are back to the front with the
Simba
green
Motoda
car.
only 0.1 second ahead of Pumsit and Sorawit. So it looks like first, second, third, and fourth. They're not moving much, but it's the mid-pack battle that's ongoing.
Yep, they're pretty close, but not close enough for any challenge. In the back, we still see many drivers going
They're still side by side.
side by side.
And keep a lookout for Panu, car number 102. Remember, he started dead last. He started in 21st,
So
and he's now up to...
constantly trading positions there. Here we go once again.
Panu's already in 7th. He started
Someone
21st.
diving on the inside on turn 1.
Oh, wow, we have contact there onto the grass.
Diving a little too
That's
deep
172. That's Mika Vino Satrio.
there. And Chin Sanupong has dropped all the way down to P14 now.
From 7th position on the grid.
He's currently going backwards with 10 laps to go.
Like, as I said, keep a lookout for card number 102. He's up to 7th from 21st. That is Panu. Okay, this is 109. That's Pirapong. He's got Justin Boltier all over his back. Justin, who was just now battling it out with China Supong. We have action all through the field. Okay, that's a replay. What happened at turn 1? Oh, onto the grass. Does he get away? Yes,
that
he
is
does.
133 Chin Sanupong and 2 Anu.
Okay, up front is still Simba from Kamoko and Pumsit. And we're looking out for Panu. Is that Panu? Oh, that's 189.
So Chin Sanupong,
that's
he
Thanatas.
went off to the grass earlier. I'm not sure he has any damage because he's dropped all the way down to P20.
We're looking on track there, battling it out. 187 versus 9. That's Thanatas versus Gibran. 117. He has been dropped by Thanatas. Thanatas 189 has passed Gibran, but Gibran is fighting back. Behind them is 152. This is 189. Thanatas. Okay, 109
So this
versus
is Pirapong Pan and Justin.
Justin passing. But Pirapong went back on inside, fights back. Looks over his shoulder. Justin's just made it over Pan.
This is the battle for P5.
And Panu's just behind them. Justin has passed Pirapong Pan and Panu is up there in P7. Thanatas ahead of Gibran. This is 109. Pirapong Pan fighting back. Tries to make a move. No, but it's close enough. Just shadowing, and fastest cut on the track right now is Panu on a 101.107. He is the fastest guy and he's just behind Pirapong Pan.
We have our eyes on the battle for P5.
It could be a three-way battle for P5 soon because Panu is lapping quicker than both of them in front of him.
Yep, he's quickly catching up to the drivers in the front.
And don't forget, he started 21st.
And this is another battle, 169 versus 188.
That's Nawin Dase and Papawin battling out for P11. It's Nawin Dase all over the back of Eugene.
We'll come across the line to complete 6 laps. We have 7 laps to go.
We're just about to touch half distance. So Eugene just ahead of Gibran there, gaining 1 position. That's number 109. And as I said, it is Panu. From 21st, he is now up to 6th. He has passed Pirapong Pan.
Yeah, Panu not wasting any more time because he knows he has 2 drivers right in his side. He's passed 1 and he has 1 more attack to make on Justin ahead of him.
And he's still the fastest cutter on track. Another 101, 161 from Panu. Head down now chasing Justin just ahead of him. This is cut number 169. Nawin Dase, the battling with Papawin. What's going on? Where are we looking at now?
We still have multiple battles.
Okay, that's
happening
Simba
on
Motorrad,
track.
the race leader, first, second, and third on screen there.
And this is a gap you can see between Kamapo and Pomsit, second and third.
First, second, third, and fourth. It's not going to be Justin much longer because Panu is really closing up on him.
Here we go go. We are keeping, we have our eyes on now on cart number 164, Pumsit in third, trying to chase down Kamapul in second.
Pumsit is lapping slightly quicker than Kamalpo, 113 versus 114. So, okay, that's Panu on screen. He's close right up to the back of Justin. This is a battle for second. Kamalpo and Pumsit. And it's allowed Simba Motoda. Yep, that's Kamalpo and Panu around the outside on the front straight. Oh! There's contact there, but Panu gets away. Panu's back up to fifth. Panu is ahead of Justin. He is in fifth place. Slight touch on the side ports there, but he's ahead. Goes wide on the exit. Carries
You
more
can see
speed.
BIRA Pongpan in the yellow card still right there with them.
Okay, and Panu keep his pace up. He's got Justin all over his back.
Panu continues to
But I like what Panu is doing.
Right.
Unlike some of the other cutters, when he gets past, he doesn't focus on the guy behind me anymore. He just puts his head down and goes for the front.
5
He's
laps.
not put away again.
5 laps to go. They are a second down from Sorawit in fourth. And Pumsit now putting the pressure on Kamapul in
Yes.
second.
That's a battle for second between Pumsit and Kamalpo. Onto the front straight. They are
Get
back.
a glimpse of Simba Motoda in the front, 1.3 second ahead.
They're only
of this
0.2
duo.
second apart, these two. Okay, are we going to get a move by Pumsit? Kamalpo looks over his shoulder. Pumsit is close, but not close enough to make any move. What can Pumsit do? Can he get that second position? We do have 4 laps to go.
So he's been trailing Kamapul always. 4 laps to go.
He's been trailing for 9 laps.
This is as close as he has gotten in the final. So let's see if with 4 laps to go, will we see a battle for second?
Indeed. Kamalpo and Pumsit. 3 laps to go. Where's Panu?
Panu is closing in on Sorawit.
Yep. And he's pulling Justin along as well. Okay, Panu's last lap was a 1:01.6.
They're going to cross the
He's
line.
matching
so
Sorawit.
we
This
can
time round, what does he
take a
do?
look at the gap.
Okay, Panu's 0.2 of a second quicker than Sorawit, so he is closing up.
The gap is under a second now between Sorawit and Panu. But with 3 laps to go, let's see if he has the pace to try to make a move for 4th position.
Okay, on screen it is Kamalpo. He's not. Pumsit. He's not making any move on Kamalpo. In fact, the gap has grown back up. Okay, this is mid-pack battle. Can't really see the numbers. There you go. Who's that?
I think that's Gibran. 117.
Oh, 117. Gibran from Nawin Dase and Papa Win. Gibran goes tight into the left-hander. Oh, Nawin goes wide. That's allowed 188. Papa Win to get close up.
This is a battle for P10.
P10, yes. And what's going to happen here? Will Gibran go for the defensive line? Oh, we just missed that. Up front, it is still Simba Motoda going about his business. A 1.3 second lead. 1.5.
2 laps to go.
Okay, Panu only 0.3 behind Sorawit.
Yeah, he's cut, I think, more than half a second on that lap between himself and Sorawit. I think Pumsit has back off a little.
Yeah, Pumsit has got no answer for Kamalpo's pace. You can see the gap now. 0.4 per second. As your race leader, we had much about him. Stayed in the lead from the start, pulls away, and he's got 1 more lap to go.
Yep.
Simba Motoda on Japan.
He will be heading, he has 2 more turns before he heads towards the final lap. This is the gap. This is
Okay,
Kamapol and
just
Pumsit.
behind them, Sorawit is under attack from Panu. This is the final lap. Panu is probably lining up a move on the front straight. Alright, that's Simba Motoda crossing start finish line. Second and third. What's happening in 4th and 5th? There you go. 4th and 5th. Panu versus Sorawit. Into turn 2, it's still Panu behind Sorawit. 199 leading 102.
So Panu on the final lap push now for P4.
Panu's taking the quicker racing line into the entry. What does he do now? Panu is taking. He needs to make that move count because this is his last chance to get a hit off Sorowit for P4.
He's as close as he can get now.
That's very close there.
Is he gonna find a way on
Carrying
the outside?
carrying more speed through that last corner. Right-hander. Goes tucked down, 119. Panu goes inside.
That was a fearless dive there from
He
Panu
carried
to
so
go
much
on
more
inside
speed
and
coming
take
around the last
P4.
corner. That previous corner. And yes, Panu up to P4. And here comes the checkered flag. Sima Motoda. Come on for Pumsit and Panu from 21st to 4th.
Yep. Justin takes the checker flag in 6, Priyapompani 7, Tanatasin 8, Eugene 9, Papa Win in 10, now in 11, Brian 12, Nado takes 13, Ibran takes the checker flag in 14, Wacharanon in 15, Micah in 16, Burnett in 17, Setawut 18, Kantapat 19, Akon in 20. So there you go, your race winner from Japan, Simba Motoda.
Motoda, number 110. More or less a perfect weekend for him. He's joyful.
He looks very, very, very happy, and he's ready to celebrate his
He's waving to
victory
anybody.
here
He's actually
in
waving
round
to anybody
2.
who looks at him. So he's still waving. Gets off his cart. That's all your karters. Looks like all 21 karters finish. All completed their 13 laps. That was your mini max.
So now we'll take a look at the highlights from the final race of the Mini Max and Mini Rookie. And this is your provisional top 5 for the Mini Max and Mini Rookie final. Your race winner, Simba Motoda, card number 110, followed by Kamapo in second, Pomsit Klombunjong in third, Panu, an impressive P4, and Sorawit in P5.
Okay, we're gonna go for a lunch break and we'll be back later at 1 p.m. for the Junior Max final. That'll be a 15 lap race.
Yep, we still have 3 more final races for you here at round 2 of the Rotax Max Challenge Asia Trophy alongside the Rotax Max Challenge Thailand. So we'll see you later this afternoon for the final races.
Yep, we'll begin at 1:10 back for the live feed. Thank you.